Hi there. God bless you. I'm Reverend Chizaram Emmanuel. Good to have you once again. And happy new month. Welcome to the month of May. By the grace of God, I really want to take you on a journey this month of May over certain things I've discovered in life. So, this period of time, I want us to know some bitter truths about life. It's important that certain things we tend to ignore, certain things we tend to overlook, are actually things that we need to really pay attention to. All right. One thing about truth is that no matter how long you ignore it, you overlook it, eventually you still come to terms with it. Now, Jesus speaking in Gospel of John chapter 8 verse 32 said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You shall know the truth, and it shall set you free." And then in Proverbs 23 verse 23, he says, "Buy the truth and sell it not." So knowing the truth about life generally is one thing that's going to help your life go forward. All right. And so today I want to share one bitter truth about life that you need to know. And I would like you to hold this statement dearly and then make some adjustment with it. What is that bitter truth? For today, bitter truth number one you must know is this: holding on to the past will drain your energy. Holding on to your past will drain your energy. Now, in Philippians chapter number 3, and verse number 13, Philippians 3, verse number 13, Paul speaking says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before." In verse 14, he says, "I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus." Paul says, there is one thing I do in life, and that one thing I do in life is forgetting those things which are behind. If your marriage failed, thinking about it is going to drain your energy. Forget it and move on. If you failed in business, I want you to forget about the failure and start afresh again. If you have tried the ministry and you failed, I'd like you to restart all over again. Forget about what did not work in the past and think about how to move forward. Paul says, "I forget those things which are behind, and I reach forth unto those things which are before me." You can't change your past, but you can make adjustment for your future. You can't change your past, but you can make better plans for your future. Whatever you have tried that didn't work in the past is telling you that thinking about it is going to drain your energy. Let what has happened remain in your past. Think of how you can make this work again. Paul says, "I do this one thing. Whatever that can't work, I let it go, and I focus on what can work." Believe you me, in life, there is always a second chance for you to try and succeed. Samson made a mistake in Judges 16. And in one of his prayers in Judges 16 verse 28, he says, "God, I ask for one more chance. One more chance. Let me avenge for the mistakes I've made." And God granted him strength that what he achieved before his death was more than what he achieved while he was alive. The prodigal son wasted all the wealth he had, and then he returned back to the father for another opportunity. The father granted him another opportunity. I want you to know, beloved, that it does not matter what has gone wrong in the past. You have the opportunity to make your future brighter. Do this one thing like Apostle Paul. Forget the things behind and then press for what is ahead. Holding on to your past will drain your energy. Rise up, things will change. God bless you.